I see you finally woke up. Welcome back to the land of the living. You must be thirsty. Here, drink some water. I'm Captain Hyacinth. You're in my ship. Me and my crew rescued you. Yes, exactly. The infamous pirate, Captain Hyacinth, who braved the 7 seas and faced giant sea monsters. It's good to know my fame is known across multiple kingdoms. And you are? A knight from the Empire of the Red Sun. Yes, I figured that out from the uniform you're wearing. But what is your name? That's what I want to know. Oh, don't worry. You don't need to tell me. Of course, a distinguished knight such as yourself wouldn't trust a lowly pirate like myself. That is what you're thinking, right? That pirates are lowly pieces of trash that rob and kill innocent lives. That we only care about treasures, gold coins, and alcohol. That's what everyone thinks. Don't apologize. You didn't offend me. I'm used to this kind of prejudice. Anyway, how are you feeling, Knight? Any pain? Probably yes, considering how serious the accident was. You don't remember what happened? It was a pretty bad wreck, so it makes sense that you're so confused and lost. The ship you were on sank. Yes, exactly. You seem to be remembering what happened after all. That's good. I'm sorry, but you're the only survivor. You're the only one we found alive. If my crew didn't see you floating on top of a door, you'd have died in a few hours too. You're crying. Gods, I don't know how to deal with tears. Listen, I'm very sorry for what happened and for your fellow knights that didn't survive the wreck. That's why you have to compose yourself and get better so you can go on living for them. Don't say that. Don't you ever say that again. The sea chose you to stay alive. It chose you and it brought you to me so I could save you. It was in your fate. In our fate. So don't say that you should have died with the others because it's not true. You failed? What do you mean you failed? Oh god, that is tragic. I am so sorry. I had no idea your kingdom's princess was also on that ship. I saw some other knights' bodies floating around, but I didn't see your princess's body. Again, I'm so sorry. I see. So she was promised as a bride to the prince from the Silver Moon Nation. So that's why you and all those knights were traveling so far. You didn't fail to protect her. I'm sure you did all you could up until the very end. I can see it in your eyes that you take your job as a knight very seriously. But the thing is, she isn't gone because you didn't do your job properly. It was because the sea is uncontrollable. There was nothing you could have done to save her. It's already a miracle that you are alive. Well, not a miracle. Fate, as I said before. You really don't look well. You have to rest. I know you're in distress right now, and everything that happened is still coming back to you. But try to breathe slowly and relax. Here, drink some more water. You clearly need it. That's it. That's it. Good bet. Drink as much as you want. Are you feeling better? Yes, I know. Of course it's hard to feel better in a situation like this. I just want to make sure you have everything you need while you stay with us. Yes, obviously you're staying with us. We're in the middle of the ocean, and it will be at least 4 days until we're even near the next kingdom. I can't just drop you off in the water, the same place I saved you from. There you go again, saying you should have finished. Why do you keep saying that? You don't have a purpose anymore. So, your only purpose in life was to be a knight, to protect the princess. But what about other aspects of your life? What about your hobbies and passions? Your wants? The things you enjoy? What about love? Don't you have other purposes related to these things? Even if you only had one purpose, you can find another one. You can find multiple reasons. Life is so much more than only having one goal. You can't focus on one thing alone. That's not healthy for you. Well, no one, actually. Well, if that's what you think, then maybe I should tell you a story. Maybe that will give you new points of view. Maybe it'll change your mind. Maybe the story I have to tell you is exactly what you need to have a new purpose. Well, once upon a time, there was a princess that was supposed to inherit the throne from her father, the king. She was born for this. She was trained all her life for this, to rule. It was her purpose in life, the most important, the only one, actually. She stayed away from people that she thought would distract her from her future. Stayed away from parties and any fun she could have had. Stayed away even from her friends and family. She isolated herself in her office, training and studying day and night for the moment when she would finally receive the crown. One day, however, everything changed. Everything she knew was gone in the blink of an eye. One day, all of a sudden, she lost everything. A neighboring kingdom attacked her nation. Everyone was caught by surprise, so the enemy army was able to defeat most of her soldiers and enter the royal palace. They killed her father and mother, most of the palace's employees, and they killed all of her personal guards. The princess was able to escape thanks to the help of one of her maids, who was also brutally killed while she fled to safety. She gave her back to the palace that she grew up in and stayed in all her life and escaped with one of the horses. She just rode with no right direction. After hours that had felt like days, she stopped riding and got off the horse. She felt the sand in her toes and realized that she, somehow, lost her shoes while trying to get to a safe place. She looked around and she saw more sand. She saw the sky and she saw the sea. And she saw nothing more. She was alone. Completely alone. She had nothing and no one. Her parents were gone. Her trusted friends were gone. Her kingdom and her people, all gone. The purpose of her life was gone. She lost everything. She fell on her knees and she screamed her lungs out, cursing herself and her fate. After crying for what felt like an eternity, she couldn't feel anger anymore. She couldn't feel sad anymore. She just felt nothing. She was empty. She looked at the sea again and realized that she never saw it before, even though her beautiful nation was full of beaches. She never set foot outside the palace to see those blue waters that looked so incredible because she was too busy studying to be queen. Something that would never happen now. She got up, she walked towards the sea, and she vanished. She was never seen again. No, that's not the end. The end is very far, I'd like to believe. No, she didn't kill herself. She tried, but that's not what the sea wanted for her. It wasn't her destiny to die like that. She was found by a pirate captain and his crew. I see you're beginning to understand. Yes, I'm the princess from the story. I was, actually. That princess doesn't exist anymore. Now I'm just a very charming pirate captain. And very humble too, as you can see. When I was found by the former owner of this ship, he offered me a place in his group. I refused. I tried to end myself other times, and he and the other members always stopped me from doing it. He helped me through my pain. He talked to me, consoled me, and taught me everything I know today. With time, I realized that even though that horrible feeling of loss was still inside me, it wasn't that strong anymore. It didn't control me anymore. I had friends, my crew. I had a tutor, the captain. I had happy moments, I had hobbies, I had a job to do every day. I had a new name, a new life. I realized I had a purpose again. More than one, actually. Like what? Well, I want to explore more of the sea. I want to share moments with my crew. I want to discover treasures and create new stories to tell. I want to live. The old captain. He's fine. He's retired now, living on a small island with his family. He made me the new captain and told me to take care of his ship and crew or he would kick my ass. In conclusion, you might think you don't have anything anymore, that you lost everything and the life is not worth it, but I'm here to tell you, as someone who also lost everything she knew once, life is still worth it. You can still have a passion, a purpose. You can still change things for the better. But you need to want it. You're the only one that can do this for yourself. It's okay. You can cry. As I said before, I'm not good with dealing with people's tears, but I'll try my best to console you. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. You're going to be fine, dear knight. I'm going to give you the same help I received before. I'll do my best to show you that the sea was right in bringing you to me. More? Oh, so that's your name. Thank you for telling me. It's a pleasure to meet you. Not in these circumstances, but, well, you know what I mean. Yes, you should rest. You really need it. We can figure out your next steps when you're well rested and feeling better. Yes, I can stay with you until you fall asleep. Of course I can. You're welcome, my dear knight. Now close your eyes and go to sleep. Rest your tired mind and soul and think about your future and your new purposes. Let the sounds of the sea embrace you and comfort you in this difficult moment. Right now, I know that it really hurts, but someday it will get tolerable. It will get better. Shh. Go to sleep. Have nice dreams. And I'll see you when you wake up, my dear knight.